sunk an enemy destroyer.
Hey team, this is Ripper. You guys are doing fantastic today. Got a quarterly rant video, so if you don't like rants, then go ahead and skip to the next section about the Ragnar, but we'll end it on a positive note. But let's go down the path of a little bit of negativity here. And again, disclaimer, this is just an opinion. I'm having fun. At the end of the day, we know we can't do much about it, but it is kind of interesting to kind of analyze and see what's going on, of where the state of World of Warships is today. And look at what this matchup is right here in the background video right here. And as always, before you begin, like, subscribe button below. Appreciate all the supporters of the channel. So right here, look what's going on here. We have what? 1, 2, 3 destroyers with four destroyers. 1, 2, 3, 4 destroyers with 1, 2, 3 submarines on each side. So 3 submarines, and you got the Archer fish and the U-451, which are busted, by the way. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4 destroyers on the other side. And I feel so bad for the big ships these days. And watch the comments. The comments are hilarious as well. But like I said, where is the state of World of Warships going right now? And I don't know. I really don't know if this is for the best. And again, this is just opinions, guys. You guys all have your own opinions and respect them. I respect your opinions as well. And if you're a sub player, great. Maybe that's what you enjoy, but I don't think the majority of the player base actually does not like this matchmaking. Look at the top of the matchmaking here. It literally more than half the ships are all small concealment destroyers and submarines. What I feel so bad for. There's only 2 battleships now. What does that say about Wargaming's emphasis? It doesn't seem like they're focusing on battleship gameplay as much anymore, where you got 2 battleships per game now, or maybe a few like that. And now poor cruisers, they got to go against all of this. And you're going to see kind of the background video of how these play out. And I'm just saying, is this really where the game should be going? I mean, is this supposed to be an artillery game, or is it now supposed to be just a hunter-killer convoy game, where it's just fun to be underwater and just shoot things and from afar with pings and torpedoes? Now, I'm going to analyze this video right here and why it's so annoying, where, look, all the submarine has to do is go underwater, which I call permanent smoke, because at least a destroyer has smoke. It goes away eventually, but when you go underwater, I mean, not only do the submarines have the best concealments in the game. I mean, look, an Archer fish has 5.9. The 5.6 U-2501, 5.6. Okay, that's awesome concealment. And then now they're pinging from a distance, which, okay, what am I supposed to do? Even though I see where the ping is coming from, even if I shoot at it, he's underwater. Shells don't work for things underwater. He can ping me over and over again. I damage con, and he can reload his ping faster than my damage con can come back in 40 seconds, so that doesn't work. Torpedoes are coming at me. They're homing at me. So the only thing I can do is run away. I mean, that's the state of World of Warships today, where the only counter tactic really is to just turn around and run to the other map. That's it. I mean, I don't know what else you can do. My depth charges have to be literally over the ship. Here you see my depth charges. They only work in a circle around my ship. So therefore, what do I do there? I have to drive over top the ship and get shot at by 5 or 6 other players. Mind you, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and possibly a third right here, or 5th, that is, a submarine, 3 destroyers. I mean, wow. Great engaging gameplay, right? So, and I'll go ahead and speed this up. I don't want to bore you guys to death with it, but just look at the way the game is turning out, where, I mean, is this supposed to be the nature of gameplay? Now, I get it. Back in the day, destroyers were this class where they were so annoying you can't find them, and you had to introduce radar to solve the problem. But look, now we're just getting so many destroyers. Like, even for me, I admit, the USS Hull is really, really annoying, where you're just doing these long-range gun-spamming things, and poor cruisers, all they can do is shoot their lofty shells and just kind of turn back and tuck and hide. You know, tuck tail, hide, run, whatever, and just really just get out of dodge, and that's all you really can do, and smoke up, and that's it. That's the end of the game for him. He just smokes up and goes undetected now. Meanwhile, we're getting shot at like crazy here, and let's see here. Let's see what other, okay, poor Rhode Island. I'm sorry, battleships. Battleships, what more can you do other than just run away and tank damage? And there's nothing else you can do other than that. I mean, there's nothing I can do to counter the destroyer. I have no hydro. Even if I did have hydro like a Z-52, it only goes out to 6 kilometers, and you can only detect submarines at 2 kilometers. I think that's a busted gimmick right there. Why don't you, if you're going to give us hydro, which historically wasn't used to hunt submarines, then why not just give me the hydro that actually detects the submarine at distance? I think Wargaming is doing that in the next update, where the detection of submarines will be, a little bit more forthcoming with the advent of the hydro ability to make it actually work a little bit better. I saw Flamu talk about it, so that might work. We get a kill right there, but whatever. That kill doesn't really matter in the scheme of things because it's a battleship. Whoop-de-doo. One battleship down. Now they only have one battleship. Okay, now it's all destroyers, a little bit of cruiser gameplay, and really a submarine action. That's it. I mean, if this is your game for submarine, like Silent Hunter back in the day, then this is the game for you. But yeah, like I said, I don't think this is healthy for the game. I think this is going a different direction. At least with destroyers, you can find them in smoke. You can find them and spot them, hunt them down, and RPF them. Even RPF doesn't work for submarines when they're underwater. So I feel like, man, they are giving this game so much to submarines and carriers. Carriers is another cancer we're not going to talk about. But yeah, it's just really, this is just a shooting gallery at this point. I mean, just look what's going on right now. Neptune's firing at us. Zorky's firing at us. I like Zorky, by the way. It's a fun ship. I mean, I gotta say, even the hull's kind of like busted right now too. This is the gameplay of the destroyer line, where you got big caliber guns, cruiser caliber guns, shooting at cruisers long range, and there's nothing more they can do. But just they basically shut up and go undetected. Let me just speed up here. I'll just show you more of this crazy gameplay. Okay, we're getting shot at by another cruiser right here. And just look, there's literally pings everywhere. Pings, subs, we get a Citadel. Holy crap. I mean, yeah, we're Citadel and cruisers. That's how getting crazy this is. But unfortunately, my team just get melted away to everything. I don't know what happened there. And everybody else is just a steamroll over on the northeastern flank. And like I said, that's all we can do is just run away, tuck and hide. And there's a submarine. Okay, I fired him. He goes undetected again. Wow. Engaging gameplay. At least give me air ASW that's air. Let me drop some airplanes, but nope. I guess Wargaming doesn't want to do that. They want you to have the hardest time playing in the destroyer. Even though destroyers are some of the best ships in the game, man, playing against submarines even harder and harder and harder these days. Yeah, we're just speeding up through here. Just speeding through the game. I mean, just seeing like this is engaged. Look at this. Nobody's firing. This is the nature of gaming because everybody's undetected. Nobody can see anybody. So we're just going to spend the next few minutes just sailing around. This is a world of sailing ships nowadays. And getting hunted by a anti-ship weapon system, right? You thought airplanes were anti-ship weapon systems. No, submarines are. They will literally find you, hunt you down, and there's nothing you can do about it. All right, we're shooting. Yay, whoop-de-doo. We're also getting shot at. We're doing our job. We're getting everybody to look at us, but guess what? My team is too far away to do anything because they were scared off by submarine. And like, look at this bottom team right here. Smolensk and Brisbane down here in the bottom left. We're just preoccupied by one submarine. That's how bad it is. Submarines are really, not just are they annoying, but they really detract from they're the greatest decoy you could ever have because why? You can't find them. Look, okay, I see a ping. It came from there, but where did the submarine go from there? I have no idea. And even if I could find them, I have no weapon system to shoot at them. My guns don't work underwater, and my underwater weapon system only works if he's like literally next to my ship. Like I might as well board his ship and have lunch with him and say, "Hey, would you like to take a depth charge on your way out?" I mean, come on, pretty darn ridiculous and dumb. Okay, look at that. Okay, he's way out there. I see where he's at, but you know what? The indications of these pings right here are so delayed that he's probably already like maybe 100 meters in front of that already. He's already moved past that spot, even if I knew where he's at. So very, very bad. Again, I'm just fed up with this. I'm ranting. But again, at the end of the day, I admit there's nothing you can do about it. All you can do is adapt and overcome. As good players and tacticians, right? Adapt and overcome. All I can do is really run away and kill some other ship that I'm good at, which is probably a cruiser right here or another destroyer. Oh, and watch this. There's a ping for the left, ping from the right. Pings all around, guys. Pings all around. Oh, and I damaged con the torpedo. Remember, the torpedoes like homing missiles. They remember where you're going, and boom, 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 and we're all dead. What fun, engaging play that was, right? I mean, we had so much fun. And again, see, like I said, I damaged con the ping, but guess what? He's got another ping ready to go. And look at the pings all over the place. Poor Brisbane right here. My gosh. Getting blasted from afar. Yeah, we'll take a look at him, see how he goes. Poor Brisbane.
The enemy is about to win.
Yep, you're getting shot from all directions. And the great things is the subs can be above water and spot like crazy, and there's nothing you can do about it. Look at that. He's got torpedoes coming in from the right, pings coming in from the left, and sorry, I had to fix the camera here. Ooh, he takes a full broadside of torpedoes, and don't worry, he's got more homing torpedoes coming in, and that is the nature of gameplay right there. Holy crap. I got 1 million potential damage. I mean, that's how much was fired at us, but yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, you guys think this is just bad for wargaming? If you like a sub, great. This is an awesome game for you, right? Maybe this is the new Silent Hunter, and maybe World of Warships will turn into Silent Hunter 5, you know? Whatever that may be. I don't know what Silent Hunter 1 we're on now, but look at that. Yep, when the submarine does even more damage than everybody else. So this is the nature of gameplay, but we'll end it on a better note. We'll talk about something positive. Let's talk about the Ragnar in the next video, and we'll see how it goes. But let me know in your comments what you think about submarine gameplay. Is it killing the game? Team, this is Ripper here because doing fantastic today. Here is another video with the Ragnar. Let's let's end this video on a good note here while talking about one of the fun ships, Ragnar, which I believe one of the YouTube guys I follow actually got it and just finally got it. But I've had the Ragnar for a long, long time, and I've always said that the Ragnar is super damn powerful. And a lot of people even complain it's not a destroyer, and I'll have to beg to differ, but let's take a look at it as always. Thank you guys for supporting the channel, and yeah, we'll get right to it. So Ragnar, it is tier 10 in the armory. If you wanted to go for it, check it out. It is worth it for steel. If the steel coupon's available, you can definitely try to go get it. What is it basically? Well, basically, it's a European destroyer. Think of it like a Big Brother Smaller, and it's got the 152mm guns, which have 900 meters per second velocity, which is exactly what I like. Anything at 900 and above, I'll take. 11% chance of fire, and armor is 30mm pin, which is great. And if you build for it, you can get them out to the 15.5-kilometer range. The AP is not bad as well. It can do some kind of citadel damage on light cruisers, but the bread and butter of this ship is basically what you're seeing in the background here, where we just literally just open fire on everything and start fires on battleships, cruisers, and we are not afraid to take on anybody. Look at that, already starting fires right off the bat. It's got heals as well. Now, I haven't built with Superintendent. I've only got 2 heals. You start off with the base, but if you want to build for an extra one, build Superintendent. And I have not built for survivability. I think 27,000 is pretty decent enough, but you can build up to 30,000 if you want. It's got the engine boost also, which gives you plus 30%, and if you build for it, you get up to 78 seconds of time, which is a great number to have, especially for long the juking and abilities, and that's really awesome. And that is actually what the bread and butter of this ship does, is the juking and each HE spamming from distance. That's really the most annoying part of the ship. And yeah, when you play against, like you've just seen my recent videos, the USS Hull, things like the Khabarovsk, I mean, anything that can juke and kind of throw on these engine boosts and just kind of like you're sitting right there throwing off shells, is a very deadly combination, and classifies yourself as an annoying ship, especially when you're starting to get up in the 1 million potential range. You're going to see some of these videos. Now, dang, look at that, getting shot and counter. But look at that, the HE shells will do 2,900 damage right there, and it is not afraid. Like I said, these guns will pin a lot. And boom, the first kill for us right there, splash 1. 29,000 damage right off the bat. And that's exactly what the power and annoying ability of the Ragnar is capable of. And as you can see, demonstrated right there in the background. So let's speed it up and get into the game. Also, it's a very good destroyer hunter killer. So, I mean, if you want to build for it, you can have the RPF ability. I don't want to waste, I would say, RPF ability on it because, one, the Ragnar typically, as base speed, is not really that fast. As you can see right there, I'm only getting up to about, well, engine boost is on, of course, right now, so you can get up in the 40 knots, 44, 45 knots ranges, but without the engine boost, it's pretty damn slow. It's almost like the Gdansk style ship that you need the engine boost to make this ship viable. So I would not recommend chasing down destroyers in this thing as well, because it just doesn't catch up and cannot do the greatest thing unless you have that engine boost constantly going. And the radar only lasts about 30 seconds, 7.5 kilometer range. So if a DD is smart enough, it will definitely see you and avoid you run away, and you can't really catch up with it. And like right now, the engine boost is gone, and I watch my speed bleed right back down. And really going to have to use them alternate each other. I find the tactic of alternating between the radar and the engine boost works very well, because you need one of the other to survive against either destroyers or being shot at. So right there, max speed, you can see 37.2, not the fastest destroyer, but it's just basically a great supporting role in that mid to long range, and that's exactly what it's designed to do. There, I popped the radar to help my team out to spot the Sakakazi. I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. I'm just butchering it, but here we go. We got the gearing wide open right there, 7.5 in reverse, so that's not good. So if you get a destroyer caught in the open like this, and with radar, you basically can just go to town on this guy, and we got to basically kill this guy in less than 30 seconds. Because once it runs out, they go undetected. It's going to be very, very difficult unless you have another supporting ship to help you out right there. So look at those guns, man. They're melting that gearing. And there it is. Radar goes down. We are still spotted because we were spotted from the moon, and he gets free shots at us. Oh, and there we go. We got another destroyer over here on the right. Maybe we'll take advantage of this shot, and boom, he goes down and splash 2. That's the next kill right there, and we've got the gearing firing at us. Oh, and there we go. He is now being detected by somebody else, so we're going to take advantage of this situation, and we're going to fire. And you have to make sure there are only 2 guns, but there are 360 turrets, so it's very, very good. I like the ability to have 360 turrets go left and right while you're maneuvering, so you're always nose in and not exposing a lot of that broadside, so you can take a lot of damage from broadsides. And bam, there is splash 3. We eliminate another destroyer right off the bat right there. And that's how the Ragnar does a great job at a supporting role, flushing out the destroyers, killing out the battleships and cruisers, and just really working havoc on a cap. So let's go ahead and speed that up. Again, I like the Ragnar a lot. Is it worth the grind and getting it for steel? Absolutely. I think you definitely should try it out if you are a gunboat DD main, because it's all it focuses on is the guns. There are no torpedoes. It doesn't have hydro. It just got the radar, and that's just like essentially just as soon as you get detected at 7.5 kilometers, boom, pop the radar, and you spot the destroyer at spotting you, and try to go to town on that guy the best you can for 30 seconds. It's not bad. And of course, engine boost is there through throttle juke and so forth. But that's it. You really have nothing left to kind of worry about or mess with, where it's literally just simplistic artillery gunplay. And that's exactly why I like it. And again, look at the Groningen right there is our little cousin. Again, 2 gunboat kind of styles of ships right there. So really, I'm just going to support the Groningen and keep his hydro in front of me so that we don't get hit by some unsuspected torpedoes. But right here, this is just the bread and butter of the kind of European gunboat design, where you're just really launching HE shells into the sides of these battleships, and really they can't do much other than run away and just burn to death down. And this thing is great at starting fires, great at melting things down, great alpha damage as well. As you can see right there, we're already up to 74,000 damage right there in the first 8 minutes of the game. And look at the amount of firepower. This guy cannot escape. And the Bismarck, and can we get it? No, we couldn't get that shot. Groningen, great job right there getting that kill. And again, the AA is not bad either. The AA is decent enough to do whatever you needed to do to scare off things. The hull's got 6.9 kilometer range on the AA. You notice that the Ragnar has the same. However, it's more focused on that mid-range AA. If you want to take a look at it, the mid-range, here's the shell explosion. See that yellow there on the map? That mini-map, that yellow is where the mid-range is, and that's where the bread and butter of the Ragnar is for the AA amounts. Outside of that, it's really just kind of like continuous damage, which really doesn't give you that much, but hey, it is what it is. It is a better AA than most, like I say, a Shima or Daring or whatever like that. It's better than those other pesky, teeny little destroyers. Anyways, again, we're going back to our bread and butter, GK right here. Again, here's this power of the throttle juke. You can see I'm just really, if you want to just kind of observe the gameplay, I've watched other guys do this. I didn't learn this by myself. I actually watched other YouTube guys and kind of watched how the throttle juking works, having that engine boost and changing directions, watching the shells, kind of zooming in, zooming out, watching. There's a fire right there, so I'll go ahead and accelerate a little bit, and then stop right away, and ooh, here comes a torpedo. I think I may eat one of these. I'll miss one, but I take the other one. That hurts a lot right there. Anyways, we got a heal, so we'll heal it back. That's the power of having heals on a gunboat DD main. You definitely have to have it because you absorb so much firepower and damage, and we're almost up to 1 million potential damage right there, and it is classified as annoying. So again, supporting our destroyers right here. This is exactly what we're supposed to do. Big caliber guns, like basically Worcester guns. on a little destroyer. I guess you couldn't say that this is a little destroyer. I would say this is a medium to large destroyer, to almost classified as a light cruiser. But anyways, here we go. We're going to melt this GK down as long as he's continuously spotted. We're in the smoke for 90 seconds there, so not bad. Let's see if we can nail some shots here. What's taking so long? There we go. GK finally goes down by us. Oh, wow. Splash 4. My gosh. I did not realize I was at Splash 4 already. And here we go. We're going to reverse. And, we got the Des Moines, so we got to be careful of the radar here. So we're going to back up and kind of analyze the situation here. I'm not sure, since I'm one of the last destroyers alive here. My gosh, what happened to all our destroyers? They're all dead. So we're going to reposition and make sure we stay alive, because if we don't stay alive, we could throw this game. All right, let's focus on the Izumo right here. Again, great job on the Yamato for spotting, but actually here's the bread and butter of the Ragnar. I'm just literally just going to sit behind islands in safe cover and just launch and start fires, just getting all that HE spam out of the way. We got to get this Izumo out before we can start pushing more. At the end of the day, I kind of noticed, like, look, if looks like we're losing, then just go back to the simple basics. Kill one ship at a time. Focus down on one ship and just work your way down the line, and eventually you will. I've seen come back from games like this where you're like, oh my gosh, I thought we were losing, and then all of a sudden, boom, the enemy team just starts losing one guy after a one consistently over and over again. And that's how you win games, through persistence, but not skill. Really, persistence is the key to the game. It trumps skill any day, because at the end of the day, you can really just keep the firepower and pressure on, and eventually these ships will die. And let's see if we can get this Izumo out of the game. Oh, man, barely. Oh, crap. Oh, and my gosh, we got a Des Moines right here. Will somebody help me fire against the Des Moines, man? We are scared of Des Moines, but ooh, look at this. We got AP loaded, and look at how much damage AP can do. One gun right there. You can Citadel some cruisers here, but you just got to be at the right angles, right dimensions, and the shell's got to arm correctly. And ouch, we get it right there. Cracking at the very end. 162,000 damage, and that was fun, wasn't it? Having a blast in the Ragnar. And let's see how this game actually turns out. Nope, it looks like we might blow this game. So, yeah, we did our job in the Ragnar. We did as much damage and firepower as we could. And let's see who's left. Ooh, we might get that. We killed the Izumo. He kills... Ouch, never mind. He takes... Summers got the torpedo hit there. All we've got left is Sevastopol and Bismarck. Can they win this game for us? We did a bulk of the damage here. 1 million potential damage, classified annoying ship, 160,000 damage. Come on, guys. Oh, man, he goes down as well. Yeah, once you lose a destroyer, it's all over. I mean, like I said, destroyers win games, because you're doing pretty much every role possible in the game. And without spotting eyes and ears and helping with the caps, yeah, the game is pretty much over. So, anyways, we did our job, man. What a game. What a game. Oh, one more shot and you're dead. Let's get this over there. Okay, he's gone. Anyways, we had a blast in the Ragnar. And trust me, I'm telling you, Ragnar is so dang worth it. You get so much. We get a Kraken, even though we did the majority of the work, but unfortunately we can't pull a W out of that. A lot of planes shot down. 15 fires. My God. Exactly. That's exactly what I thought about it. Ragnar, oh, just barely right below the Benson right there. And let's see here. We got 50,000 and 507,000 damage. Holy crap. We did 1 million potential damage. That is amazing right there. We destroyed a majority of their bulk of their team in the Northeast. And we make a chunk of change right there as well. But as always, hope you guys enjoyed the video, like the rant earlier about submarines. But anyways, I thought this was enjoyable. Ragnar was really fun. Try to go get it. And as always, hope you guys are doing well, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.